Welcome back to our second episode of the Face Off Brunch series. Today I have two really good friends here with me. I have Blair Smith.
What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
Good.
We have JQ Clemens here. JQ just came back from the gym, so don't mind her.
Neighbor, just stopping in for food.
Exactly.
Got sucked in.
Now, JQ has some questions, and we're going to put those questions to Blair and see what his thoughts are about that. I'm going to skip out
Face off.
and let them have a little face off. Enjoy this.
Fire away, JQ.
Okay, so
What would you like to ask me?
I just want to know how should couples handle joint bank accounts? Should there be joint bank accounts? Should there be my account, your account, and then our account? Like, what do you think that should look like?
With my personal opinion, which has nothing to do with my professional responsibilities, in my personal opinion, I think that 3 accounts are a good idea. I think that you can have his account, you can have her account, and then you can have the joint account.
Okay.
That way, you know, if he wants to go out and buy a pair of golf clubs, he's not taking the mortgage money to do it, he's taking his money to do it. When his money runs out, that's it. Everything else is going towards the house, the food, etc., etc. If she wants to go and buy some whatever women buy, Chanel or Manolo Blahnik shoes and Gucci items, keeping the economy going, you know, then you can do that with your account, but with the understanding that once it's gone,
That's it.
that's it.
Right. So, thinking about this joint account, how do we decide, or how do we determine who contributes what? Especially if the man is the provider, and I do subscribe to that notion that the man is supposed to provide.
I don't have a problem with that too. That makes it even easier.
Okay, so how do we, and like Rick was talking about, a man and woman, maybe the woman is making a little less than the guy, or maybe she's making a little bit more. Like, in both of those scenarios, how do you balance that?
Then you need to sit down in a forum like this, at a table like this, and you need to look each other in the eye and you need to talk. If he's the sole provider, that makes it even easier because he's dividing up the pot 3 ways. He's coming up with, you know, the pot, he's going to do a budget on what goes into the joint account to take care of all the household expenses. What's left over gets split up between him and her. So he provides her with, you know, her stimulus package, and he takes his stimulus package, and they go their separate ways. Now, he's got to have no qualms about that. You all have to have that discussion before the relationship goes to the next step.
So her money is her money.
Yeah, he puts it in her account, it's her money, but she's got to spend it wisely. Like, if she's got enough money to last till Friday and she spends it all on Wednesday, then it's a budget. That's going to be it.
I got to jump in there real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, JQ, but Blair, I got to ask you this.
Sure.
What happens if he does this for like 5-10 years,
Okay.
and then afterwards they get divorced? Okay? Then, hold on. Is he going to have to continue spending that kind of money on her?
Are you anticipating divorce?
I'm not anticipating divorce.
Relationship?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Why I don't understand why. Right, I'm not saying that regarding you, but why is it when people go into these things? Well, what if we get divorced?
Right. Like, why not? Why can't we just operate off the premise that we're just going to be together?
Yeah.
Right.
See,
I agree.
There we go. We're in agreement on that. See.
Okay, so let's talk about
No face off
scenarios where there's a woman who may be actually making more money than her man, and
Same rules apply.
same rules apply. He's the sole provider.
Wait a second.
Right, he's the sole provider.
I mean, if you're both working, why
You're
would
both
you
working.
both contribute
Because
to the
men are
household?
supposed to be providers.
Right. But wait a second. Let's allocate this right. So she's making more money than him,
Yes.
and you want him to be the sole provider, even though he's making less income. That's an unrealistic expectation,
Well,
in my opinion.
I don't think that that's so unrealistic. I think that, like, if he's the sole provider, I think that there's things that she can contribute and things that he can contribute that may not be monetary, you know, to the household, but in terms of like the bills, I think that it's the responsibility needs to fall on
You
him.
look at it from a physics perspective. If we put both of these onto a scale, okay, this one is going to be heavy. Now, this is her income and this is his income. I mean, natural laws of physics.
It's not going to be that that's her income and that's his, because it should be something like, now that's even.
Right.
Something like that, because
The point is, this one is going to be heavy, this one's taking on more of the burden.
Right, because we're not going to get a man who's going to date a woman who makes that much more money than him. It's not going to happen.
How do you know that? There are people who do that all the time.
They are there? I mean, I think a lot of times, I think guys,
I mean, isn't there?
I think,
glaring examples of,
yeah, but like, I mean, okay, so there are those rare occasions, but I think that like, it's innate, like men are programmed and socialized to feel as if like they're supposed to be a provider. And so a lot of times they aren't interested in necessarily dating a woman who may make more than them, have more than them.
That doesn't make any sense. Those men may be, you know, and I'm not a psychiatrist.
No, like, please tell me.
I'm not a straight
Tell the women that are out
I'm
there
not trying to, you know, betray any trust of any men out there, but, you know, if a man is feeling, you know, like inadequacies because his significant other is making more money than he is, then that's something that they need to have a conversation about. The most important thing is communication.
Yeah.
You can't just feel that way and not discuss it. You all have to have an exchange. You have to know where each other stands.
Yeah.